Stevens out there with Willis. Then it's Robinson. And Stevens into the three.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
But I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And an efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy two.
Hernan Gomez with a screen for none. Clock at 6. Shoots. And he gets it to go. And off the back of the ring.
You can't just stop when there's a big setup. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Robinson. Driving inside. Backed in off the glass.
That bucket is really just about the efficient use of a screen. That's nicely done.
Pass to none. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Three-pointer. Got a piece of it. And it goes out of bounds. That one off hold. Here's Robinson. Outside, Willis. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Nunn wide open. Hits the three-point bomb. Nunn's got 7 points.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Stephens. Outside Robinson. He takes it in. Takes it off the glass. He's got 6.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Over to the left wing. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played.
First team foul.
Pass to Nunn. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line. And here is Robinson. He's got 6. To the wing right side. A fader. Rebounded by Holmes.
Boy, that mid-range area, he just didn't look comfortable. Let's be honest.
Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, it's Robinson high post. Shot clock at 5. Beyond the arc. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots after a good start.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Holmes can't get it to go in. job down low.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Here's none. It's deflected, and it's Holmes with the extra effort. Now Robinson. He's got 9. Pass to Stephens. Willis against Hernan Gomez. Here is Slim. From 17 feet out, the shot is good off the backboard.
Looked like some confusion defensively that time. Left him wide open for a nice look on the jumper.
They set the screen. Down low. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Willis. It's blocked, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Hernan Gomez. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Pass to Robinson. But Trey. That shot, no good. In the corner, none with him. Five to shoot. This Lucas. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Slim. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, right to the rim. If there's a size advantage, you attack immediately.
Robinson against none. From deep three-point land. The putback, and it's put back in by Fareed.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Tries from 10. None grabs the board.
Oh, my goodness, those chippies, you come to regret those. That is a good look, and you can't complete it.
That's good by Hernan Gomez.
You love to work for second chance points. That's how you win on the margins.
Pass to Stephens. Back to Robinson. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Yeah, not a perfectly set screen there, but got in just enough room to get that shot off.
And here's none. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Inside, here's Slim. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
First free throw is good. So both teams changing it up here. He's perfect from the line this time. Pass break, here we go. Here's Roden, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Here's Osman. Here's Lucas. From outside, off the mark. 1:56 left to play in the first. got 14.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass nice and simple.
Osman, the pass to Swoops. Fareed, a screen on Robinson. Ball's not loose. Got a hand on it, and they're able to recover. Lets it go with the three. It's good again, and the next one 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Fareed, a screen on Robinson. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. There's a screen. For three, and no good in the last second attempt this time. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. They're up by 11, and the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
They've got Kenneth Fareed. Slim is out there with Brent. And Slukas in at the point guard. Fareed sets the pick for Grant. The rebound by Morgan. We got Slim. Kenneth Fareed is out there with Grant. And Slukas in at the point. And the ball goes out of bounds. It's touched by Fareed.
Substitution.
To Roden. Here's Hamas. There's the pick. Jacks up a three. Yurtsevin with the rebound. And it's Roden in at the one. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Grant outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Plays it up and banks it in.
Boy, that's exactly the look you're working toward. Right at the rim.
Here's Morgan. Still without a basket. To the left side wing. Pass to Roden. Right wing. And it's blocked. And so out of bounds it goes. And they'll keep possession. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Kenneth Fareed's checked in for Slim. Here's Roden. Off the inbound, no good. Roden's gone just 1 of 5 from the field. And Fareed kicks to Grant. Osman the pass to Slukas. Screen by Fareed. Grant outside. Shot clock at 6. Fareed outside. Free throw line jump shot. Antero with the rebound. To the inside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First team foul.
And the first one drops. He's off on the second. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Grant gets a wide open look. And the three off target. Here's Stephens. Swiped it away. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Screen by Fareed. From the wing. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Slim, he's checked in for Grant. And that one misses.
Away team ball.
There's the pick. To the wing on the left. Poke loose. To the middle. It's blocked. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Roden. And it's good. The time running down on the shot clock. And here with the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played.
First personal foul.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
So both teams making some changes here. And the home team has possession. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Here's Lucas. Slim pulls it in.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Last to Roden. Here's Slim. No good. Shot missing. Osman, the pass to Lucas. Six to shoot. Here's Osman. From past the arc. Stephens pulls it in.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky.
There's the three. Does not score again. That's his 4th miss against 1 minute. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now, you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
This is a guy who wants to score, so don't let him catch a rhythm.
Now, here's Willis. Still scoreless. If it counts.
Doesn't get much easier than that. That is nice work.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Robinson's checked in for Willis. And Robinson comes to help. There's Lucas. Back to Gomez. Holmes, the bounce pass. Out to the right wing. Throws it from outside. He's got 8.
Oh, the defense has to stay attached to him on the perimeter.
Now, here is Robinson. Defense right on him. They swipe it. Here's Holmes. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. That one drops. He ties it up. They're struggling to keep up.
And we'll see if they can turn things around, Kevin. On this trip, they can't continue to come up empty.
Back to Robinson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Robinson's got 19 points.
Boy, remarkable how efficient he's been scoring the ball. He feels good right now.
Pass to Osman. Now, here is Gomez. In the corner, none with him. Just 5 to shoot. No one near him. Steffens pulls it in. Steffens got 4 rebounds in this game. And it's blocked. And they get it back. Here's Robinson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. This is his first free throw of the game. The first one falls. Grant is checked in for Slim. Robinson hits them both. Grant outside. Pass to Gomez. To the hoop. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Gomez has got his second bucket of the game to go. Gomez has gone 2 of 3 from the field. Here's Roden. Here is Slim, guarded by Holmes.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Steffens, and it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gomez. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
.156 left in the first half of the game. Cuts off the pass. Now running up the court, Robinson pushing it up. Pass to Slim. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
1:41 left now here in the second. Now, here is Hernan Gomez. Back to Grant. Pass to Hernan Gomez. 5 on the clock. Here's the three. Swim pulls it in. Swim's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now, here is Robinson. There's the screen. Here is Slim. Here's Stephens. Hernan Gomez covering. Robinson, that's good.
Well, you simply have to stay connected to him. His shooting stroke is that pure.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. And here is Grant. And here's Nunn. 8 points for him. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Nunn's got 11.
But we come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blower.
The officials are all over that one.
Free throw missing. And he sinks the second. 23 seconds left in the first half. Grant outside. Off target from three-point range. And the first half is now in the books. Up by 6. We've got more in store for you right after this. We saw a pretty tight band. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
At the line for two.
first free throw is good. Good on both.
Boy, when you watch this guy shoot free throws, you can see very repeatable motion, and that is what leads to this kind of consistency.
Now, here is Robinson.
Shoot two.
First one falls for him. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. They've got Robinson. Slim is out there with Willis, and Stevens in at the small forward. Hernan Gomez against Willis. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to none. Here is Slim. And the layup's good off the glass. Slim's got 9.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Now, here's Nunn. He's got 11. 6 on the shot clock. Holmes setting the big for Nunn. From the arc. He can't get that one. Nunn's gone 4 of 11 tonight. It's Robinson, top of the key. The 3. They get it back. Here's Stevens. It's good from long range. He has 5.
Boy, you give this guy a half-decent look from distance, and he's gonna make you pay.
To the middle. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Outside Willis. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Count it. And that's now 30 points for Robinson.
Boy, he is just putting this team on his back right now, and when he's got his rhythm, you just keep playing through him.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. Now, here's Nunn. And here's the fast break. Outside for Robinson. Pulls it up. Good as the jump shot falls.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference. Listen, he's carrying his own weight, there's no doubt, but it is very hard to win a basketball game by yourself.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Shoots the 3, drains it from beyond the arc.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Here is Slim. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. And that one, good.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Now, here's Nunn. He's got 13. Second chance effort. And the layup good by Holmes. Holmes got 6.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than
taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Pass to Nunn. Drills the three-pointer. 16 points for him.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Here is Slim. He's got 11. Back to Robinson. And the rejection by Holmes. With the drive, a beautiful reverse layup. Now Robinson, 30 points in the game. Pass to Stephens. Back to Robinson. Holmes with the steal. Down low, here's Nunn, and he banks in the layup. Nunn's got 7 now in this quarter.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that. They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
They're making a valiant effort to come all the way back. Wow.
And they need to take care of the basketball. Plenty of time. No need to force it.
Looking around. Lets it go from deep. He's off on that one. Nailed from three-point land.
3 points.
Bowden's got 7 points.
Oh, coaches love assisted buckets, boy. It just means the team is working well together.
Back to Osman from outside the arc. Hands it from downtown.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Deflects the pass, and the ball goes out of bounds. Touch by Fareed.
A split second late, but almost came up with the steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Grant, he's checked in for Slim. Out to the right wing. Morgan the pass to Robinson. With the shot, and the jumper falls for him. Robinson's got 32 points.
Just love the unselfishness there. Keep the ball moving. Good things happen.
There's a minute 34 left in the third. Here's Osman. Lock at 6. Fareed, a screen on Robinson. They shot off that time.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Watara. Nothing on the board. Back to Robinson. They get it again. Inside. Second chance shot, and it's good on the way in.
Yeah, fundamental basketball here. Passes on time and on target.
46 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Osman. Fareed, a screen on Robinson. Sinks the three-pointer. 6 points for him.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now, here is Robinson. He's got 34. Stolen by Grant. To the left wing. Here's Osman. Watara with the rebound.
This guy does not love to operate in the mid-range, and it showed right there.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Leading by 17. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Grant. Slim is out there with Kenneth Fareed. And Slukas in at the 1 spot. Fareed setting the pick for Grant. To the middle. And the dunk by Fareed.
When you can get off the floor like that, that wipes away any height advantage.
Here's Watara. He's covered by Grant. Score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
Boy, in the lane, making things happen. Nice effort.
Pass to Fareed. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Well, that's almost an impossible screen to fight through, and he gets a wide open look because of it.
That's good from Fareed. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Here's Watsara. He's covered by Grant. Off target at the rim. Takes a three. The rebound by Morgan. Grant's gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. And the shot goes in. Here's Osman. Down low. Here's Fareed.
You know, one thing that has stood out tonight is his scoring. You know, he's kept attacking even when they've been trailing.
Fareed's gotten all 6 of his shots to drop perfect from the floor. Watsara, the pass to Morgan. It's deflected. He's all alone. There's Lucas, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Clearly a foul.
Second team foul. At the line for 2, Steve Pass.
Coach of the home team had some words for his team over the break, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Thank you, Allie. And he knocks down the first one. go up.
Personal foul, third team foul. At the line for two.
And he makes the first. Slimy's checked in for Kenneth Fareed. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Outside Willis. Pass to Stephens. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Now, here's Nunn. Here's Osman. Shot clock at 5. Back to Nunn. Puts up a deep 3. Stephens pulls it in. Stephens got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Outside Robinson. Good on the 3-point shot. Robinson's got 40 points.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Osman's gone 1 of 4 from the field. From downtown, Robinson, that's good. Robinson's got 18 points just in the second half.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. A 3 buries the long-range jumper. Robinson's got 46 points.
Just a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range. Just in a groove now, and that tray has been deadly.
Here's Lucas. Drains the 3-pointer.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give.
Pass to Stephens. Out to the wing. Here is Slim. He's defended by Yurtsevic. Slim, good.
Boy, how about the timing, the delivery? That is exactly how you set a teammate up.
To the paint. And it's blocked. They retain possession. Here's the screen. Nunn, that's good. Nunn's got 21 in the game.
Boy, major defensive lapse on that trip, leaving him all alone in 3-point territory, and he drills it.
inside. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Robinson's got 48.
Boy, what else is new? This guy's accuracy this quarter has been phenomenal.
None with it. Yes, that goes in. Nunn's got 5 points now this quarter.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline.
They trail by 14. Got it to go off the glass.
And he found a soft spot in the D on that possession.
Outside Robinson. Takes the three. The shot misses. He's tightly guarded. From outside, it's off target. Robinson outside. Stolen away. And they're on the break. Pocket pass to the paint. And he punches it.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely great. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Roden. Six to shoot. Here's Robinson. Fast break. Here they come. Jumps up. Making no mistake.
His hustle. The defense all time to the end.
The finish and transition, nice and easy.
We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter. Clock at 6.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that stretches their lead to 8. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 9-point ball game. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Puts up the three. Another chance. It's off.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
I think this is what we call, quote, running a team off the floor. They have been fantastic in transition.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that'll do it, folks. So, for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us as we present our player of the game.